Hi crafters, it's Lisa. I'm back to show you a couple more hardcover journals I made. Actually, one of them, this Jane Austen one I've had for a very, very long time. And I wasn't sure about it, but everyone else seems to love it, so I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you and get it listed. But we'll start with the Reader's Digest I made. It's out of a beautiful old Reader's Digest. Muslin on the spine. With a doily that I cut and put on there, some simple eyelets, but the pattern on the Reader's Digest is just beautiful. It has the dragonflies and the flowers. It's green with purples and pinks. I have a seam binding closure with Tim Holtz fastener, and let's get inside. Here we go. Like I said, it's a hardcover book. I put the lace like I always do in the front. I just put some gray paper because the front cover had a little bit of writing and stuff on it, so I covered that up. Let's start with it. They're all coffee stained. 2 signatures. Over 80 pages front and back. Lots of tags and pockets and tucks like I always do. Oh, the one thing I did want to show you on the cover is beautiful, and so is the back. But there was this little flaw right here in the front of the cover, which I didn't even notice till I started sewing in the signatures. So there we go, and I washed the cover down and all that like I always do. But yeah, so just be advised that that's there. It's still a beautiful cover though. So anyway, here we go. First one, first page is a side pocket with a couple Story Begins tag and the tag I sewed around. Roses on it. Some Hobby Lobby lace with the Tim Holtz coin. It is fast. Martha Stewart. All my journals are basically the same. I leave a lot of space for journaling. Do a lot of pockets and lace. This one's coffee stained with the doily. Some of them have images of doilies and butterflies papers because that's what I baked them with. Pocket. Envelope that just has some journaling paper inside. One of my big tags with the Life is Beautiful and the sample. I kept this one very simple. I will be, like I always do with all my packages, adding envelope with a bunch of goodies that you can keep decorating, you know, lace and trims and stuff like that. Sometimes tags, so that you can decorate the rest of the pages I didn't, if you would like to, because I do leave a lot of them blank. Another one of the tags I made. It says a moment, so you can write something about a moment you had on that. The other side of the envelope with a tag. Vintage ledger. Another pocket with a cute little bow. It says dance like nobody's watching. Another tag, a Tsunami Rose tag right here. Martha Stewart. Some vintage paper, tuck pocket, the old vintage postcard, second signature, starts with the pocket, which most of mine do, some rosettes on the bottom. These have all been sewed on with the puffy paper, sewing paper in between. Some French paper, or book page, belly band with another tag, fold down, another envelope with some ephemera, lace, and some more tags inside. Yeah, I guess they're tags. Flowers. Another image, doily with some children's writing paper. One of Tim Holtz cards that says relax. Envelope has the card inside. Pocket. It says think happy, be happy. Middle of the signature, another butterfly and doily image on the baked in. A couple more little tags, so cute. Lace, more lace, another dragonfly on a bulb pin, which I thought was cute because the cover is dragonflies on it. Another Sue Olson dress form and a manila folder. One of my flowers, some more ephemera in there. Just fold out with another envelope with the tag inside. And the other half of everything. The last page has a pocket with a couple more pieces of ephemera, and this book belongs to tag. And the back is the same as the front with the gray paper and lace. 2 eyelet closures with some seam binding. And that's that one. Go through the Jane Austen one really quick because I'm not a fan, but everyone else is. So I think this is Calico Collage Jane Austen kit. It's been so long. I put this lace fabric, I think it was a curtain, I'm almost positive, around the whole thing. Then I put this little area that has a bow, and it says, of course, one of Jane Austen quotes. It says, there is no charm equal to tenderness of the heart. Rosettes, ribbon, muslin with some more of the paper. I stickled some of the flowers, and it has the hitch closure like I normally do with 2 eyelets. On the inside, one of the things I do love about this one is it has this giant pocket in front with a tatting, half of a tatting doily. And the back, oh, the back is the same. Okay, so here we go. Real quick so we don't last forever. Story begins, some vintage stationery. Doily, tuck spots on front and back. You can tuck something on both sides. This one's not as big, obviously, as the other side. There we go. Like always, there's plenty of space to journal and lace. And this one is also over 80 pages with a lot of tags. I have one of Sagita's pockets that I made in this one. A couple Tim Holtz tags inside. And there's a pocket in the back. Just some butterflies. And that piece of paper to journal on. So I think it's another rose. That's from the kit. Ephemera. I collect playing cards. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I have tons of them. I do put them in some of my little bags. Middle of that signature. There's a little fold out here. One of the butterflies. That's funny, this one is way after and it has the butterflies on it too. Just a little hidden pocket there. Oh, some collage. Envelope with that tag inside. Glassine bag has another postcard and a tag. A little Tim Holtz paper clip. belly band with tag and another envelope, or yeah, envelope, but it pulls out from the top and there's a tag inside. For some reason my fingers are not working, as always. Pull out another postcard. And that signature on the start of the next one. This paper is just so gorgeous. I could not put anything over any of her papers. This is an envelope I made with just a tag inside, some ribbon. One of those little clear acrylic buttons. That is a tuck space. Another Sue Olson dress form that I shrink down a little bit and made a decorative spot out of it. Another one of Jane Austen quotes, rosettes. This pocket has open on the side. Just some ephemera. And then it has these two little tiny tags in the fold with some Hobby Lobby trim. This is just one of my fold-outs. Tag, another little decorative piece, some collaging there, pockets with some more tags to journal on, and a little bow made out of muslin. Pocket there, here, oh, and there. Hold out. Postcard, some banners. These are musician cards. So it has a musician with the bio on it. I'll fold out. Another other side of the envelope folded up with a couple little tags I threw in there. One says dream big and the other says believe. And there is ephemera inside. Another Jane Austen quote. Envelope with a tag. Pull another postcard. Another tag and a Tim Holtz piece. And that's the end with a beautiful pocket in the back. And so that's the Jane Austen one. Those are the two I have for you this time. I do have two more I'm working on. One of them is a cloth covered one with embossing on it, and it is like a purple lilac color, beautiful. So I'll have those later in the week. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.